everybody, welcome to class 4 of this 3x3 9 grid system. So this is our short intermediate class with an emphasis on inversion. So we'll be doing some vinyasa and then working towards dolphin or pincha pose. So grab your mat and a bolster for the very end of class, and I'll meet you whenever you're ready. So today we're going to begin in a wide-legged forward fold. So stretch those heels out to the corners of the mat. Sit high onto your sit bones. If you need a pillow or blanket underneath your sit bones, that's fine. We're trying to make this as active as possible. So your inhale will reach your spine high, your crown of your head lifts. Your exhale, you're going to fold forward as far as your body actively allows you to. And then inhale, lift up again. Exhale, twist to the right and fold over your right knee. Again, this is preferably with no hands, or if you're using hands, just lightly for balance. Inhale back through center. Exhale, twist to the left, fold over your left leg, belly to thigh. Inhale through center. And then exhale, you're going to sweep your left arm over towards your right toes, twisting the chest open to the sky. Inhale back up through center, crown of the head lifts. Exhale, right arm sweeps over to left toes, twist it open. And then we'll move through that sequence again. So inhale, nice and tall. Exhale, fold as far as your body allows. Keep a flex through your ankles, so point your toes upwards. Inhale, lift up again. Exhale, twist and fold over right leg. Both sit bones are grounded. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, twist over the left leg. Inhale through center, lift the crown of your head high. Exhale, side bend over to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale, side bend to the left. Good. And while we're just hanging out in this forward fold or wide-legged fold, let's do some wrist and neck stretches. So starting with our neck, just drop the chin towards the chest. Bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Back and right ear to right shoulder. Slow and controlled. Let's do 3 in each direction. No floppy necks. And if this means you just do tiny little circles, that's totally fine. So finish up your last rep in that direction, and we'll go right ear to right shoulder. Back, over to the left, and chin to chest. 2 more here. Last one, finish it up. Good, and then interlace your fingers and just do some nice circles through your wrist in one direction. So you're creating sort of a figure 8 shape. Just doing little spirals and then switch directions. Gonna do a little more weight bearing on our wrists today, so good idea to warm it up. Good, now come to stand at the top of your mat. Interlace your fingers, turn them inside out and press them high to the sky. And exhale, now you're gonna round your spine, bring your palms towards the front of the mat, bend into your knees. Release that grip, inhale, fingers behind you. Puff your chest up, drop your head back, sort of like a chair pose. And then exhale, come into a forward fold, belly to thighs, arms overhead. Release your grip. Inhale, bend through your left knee, sweep your right arm open. Exhale, center. Both legs straight. Inhale, bend through your right knee. Sweep your left arm open, twist. Exhale, fold. And we'll do that again. So first, we interlace our fingers in front of us and stand up super tall, lengthen through our spine. Exhale, bend into your knees, round your back. Palms press forward. Inhale, interlace your fingers behind your back, puff your chest up. And exhale, fold. Hands drop behind your head. Release them down. Inhale, sweep your right arm open, bend through your left knee. Exhale through center. Inhale, bend your right knee, sweep open to the left. Exhale, fold. And then we'll do it again. So take your time rolling up your spine and then dropping your shoulders down. Interlace your fingers, press the inside out palms high to the sky. Little back bend if you want. And then exhale, round through your spine. So back of the heart puffs backwards. Slight bend in your knee. Then release your hands, interlace them behind your back. Lift through the chest. Exhale, fold. Release your hands, bend through your left knee, sweep your right arm high. Exhale through center. Inhale, other side. Exhale through center. Roll up your spine one segment at a time. And then exhale, release your shoulders down your back. One more time through that sequence. Interlace your fingers, press your palms high to the sky on an inhale. Exhale, round and press forward. Inhale, hands behind your back, lift your chest, drop your head. Exhale, forward fold. Release your hands, inhale, left knee bends, right arm reaches. Exhale through center. Inhale, right knee bends, left hand reaches. And through center. So plant your hands where they are, or just fingertips. Find a moment to settle into your shape here, bending into one knee and then the other. Feeling nice and loosened up through your hips. And then on an inhale, you're gonna root through your right foot. Lift your left leg high for this kind of L shape. And then exhale, you're gonna plant your left ball of your foot far behind you. Press through your palms and come into a three-legged plank. So right foot is lifted. And then you're gonna press to a three-legged dog. Now drop your elbows to the mat. Take a breath here. Gather your core, gather your arm strength, press through your palms, lift back up. Then step your right leg forward, right foot between your palms. Come into a runner's lunge. And then step strong through your right foot, standing split. So we'll do that again in more of a vinyasa breath-linked sequence, but just wanted you to get the general gist of it. So we'll do it on the other side real quick. So weight is through your left foot, right heel reaches high behind you, long line of energy through your body, and then step the ball of the right foot back. Come into a three-legged plank, left foot is lifted, press up into a three-legged down dog. Drop your elbows to the mat, and then lift them up again. Step your left foot between your palms, runner's lunge. So for this, you're pulling your chest through your shoulders, your back right knee is lifted. And then step strong through your left foot, find a standing split. And then return that right foot beside its buddy and come into a forward fold. So let's do that a few times. On your next inhale, L stand, left foot behind you. Exhale, plant it. Step back into three-legged plank. Inhale, three-legged down dog. Right heel reaches high. Exhale, drop your elbows. Inhale, lift your elbows. Exhale, right foot comes forward for a runner's lunge. Stay for the inhale. And exhale, standing splits. So left hip can open just a little bit if that's more comfortable for you. Inhale, stay. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, L shape, right heel back. Exhale, three-legged plank, drop the right ball of the foot, lift the left leg. Inhale, three-legged dog, left heel reaches high. Exhale, elbows drop. Inhale, elbows lift. Exhale, runner's lunge, left foot steps forward. Stay for the breath. And then exhale, push through your left foot, standing splits. Stay for the breath. Lift a little higher, and then exhale, forward fold. Let's do one more of those. Inhale, left heel reaches back, L shape. Exhale, three-legged plank, step the right foot back, hover it. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, drop your elbows. Gather your core, gather your strength, lift back up. Exhale, right knee to chest and step it for a runner's lunge. Stay for the breath, and then exhale, standing splits. Inhale, engage the back of your left glute and hamstring. Exhale, forward fold. One more time. Inhale, right heel reaches back, straight spine. Exhale, three-legged plank. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, drop the elbows. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, runner's lunge. Inhale, stay, pull the chest through. Exhale, step into your left foot, standing splits. Inhale, reach that heel a little higher. Exhale, forward fold. And just take a moment to walk out the legs, sway through your hips. Now, press your weight into your palms, walk your feet back to downward facing dog. Another little vinyasa here. So inhale, down dog. Exhale, left hand outside of right knee, calf, ankle for a twisted down dog. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left heel high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, walk those left fingertips forward a little more. And exhale, drop onto your right elbow. Now inhale will bring you forward into a side plank on the right side. And exhale, stay. Inhale, turn it over, downward facing dog. Exhale, wave it forward and drop into child's pose. So that's our second little vinyasa sequence. Take a breath here. Give your arms a little break and we'll do it again. So tuck your toes, press your palms, lift high to downward facing dog. Inhale here. Exhale, right hand to outside of left leg. Twist open, look under your left armpit, stay for the inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, right heel lifts. Exhale, bend the knee, open the hip. Inhale, walk your right fingertips out in front of you. Exhale, drop onto left elbow. Inhale, reaches you forward, straightens your elbow for side plank. Right arm reaches high. Exhale, stay. Inhale, plant your right hand, downward facing dog. Exhale, waves your spine forward, drops your knees into child's pose. Should be feeling really warmed up through the shoulders. Core is engaged. It's relaxed right now, but engaged throughout the rest of it. Let's do that vinyasa one more time on each side. So find your way into downward facing dog. Nice big inhale here. Exhale, left hand to outside of right leg. Twist open. Stay for the inhale. Exhale, plant your left hand, downward facing dog. Inhale, left heel reaches high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, walk your left fingertips out in front of you. Big side body stretch. Exhale, lower onto your right elbow. Inhale, straighten your right elbow, brings you into side plank. Exhale, stay. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, big spinal roll forward, drop the knees, find child's pose. Tucked or untucked toes. Last time on this side, find your way into downward facing dog. Big inhale here. Exhale, right hand to outside of left leg. Inhale, twist it open. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, three-legged dog, reach the right heel high. Exhale, bend your knee, open your hip. Inhale, walk your right fingertips out in front of you. Exhale, drop the left elbow. Inhale, straightens your left elbow, brings you to face the side of your mat for side plank. Exhale, stay. Inhale, downward facing dog. Exhale, big spinal wave forward. Drop your knees, find child's pose. Rest for 3 breaths. Now we're kind of working towards this, as you might know, so we're going to move into dolphin pose. And then if that feels good, we can do some pincha. So, come into your downward facing dog. And then you're going to drop onto both elbows at the same time. So this is a tough one for me too, so if you're struggling, that's okay. Try to have your forearms parallel to each other. Mine tend to have my elbows wider, but it's just something we can all work on. I'm pretty tight in my shoulders, so definitely a work in progress. If you're able, you can start to walk your feet in a little closer, lift the hips higher, and think about pressing your chest through your shoulders. This is where if you're tight in your shoulders, it's really tough, but you gotta practice it. Couple more breaths here, strong through your shoulders, hug your forearms in together, wide base of support through your knuckles. Core is engaged. Good, drop down onto your knees, take a child's pose. And then on this next round, you have the option to practice your dolphin again, or we can come into Pincha Mayurasana. If you're flexible and strong enough to delicately step up into your pincha, that's awesome. The rest of us, we can work with some hops. So come into your dolphin pose. Tuck your toes under, lift your hips high. Elbows are dropped. And then from here, walk one foot into the center. And then lift the other one to the sky. Try to catch your balance at the top. Hug your elbows in towards each other. And then you can have the option to bend through your knees. Try to bring your head to your toes. Couple more breaths. And slowly release. Or not slowly, whatever you can do. Take a child's pose. Take 2 breaths here. Now we're going to take an inversion that's a little more accessible if that one was really tough. So find your way into a wide-legged forward fold, facing the long edge of your mat. So inhale, reach the crown of your head forward. Exhale, nice forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift through the spine. Exhale, fold over your left leg. Reach your right hand for the outside of that left foot. Inhale, halfway lift through your spine. Exhale, fold over the right foot. Now we're going to move into headstand. You have 2 options. I think we'll do one of each. So this first one, let's do a nice supported headstand where your fingers are interlaced between or behind your skull. So come onto your knees, find your hand placement, move your bum if you need to, and then tuck your toes, lift your hips high. Walk your feet in even closer until you can nice and controlled tuck your knees into your chest, and then extend them tall. Straighten through your legs, engage through your glutes. Bring your shoulders away from your ears. Couple breaths. It's always good to do inversions, like record yourself so you can see what your body line, your body shape looks like. Good, and then tuck your knees into your chest. And then slowly extend them out wide if you can. Press through your hands. Come into your wide-legged forward fold. Sway from side to side. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold over your right leg. Inhale, back through center. Crown of the head forward, and exhale, fold over your right leg. And then we'll move into tripod headstand. So it takes a little more balance. Move your mat wherever you need to. So for this one, you're balancing through the palms. Your elbows are going to be at a 90-degree bend. And again, you're on the crown of your head, not your forehead. So find a nice wide stance with your hands. Roll onto the crown of your head. Walk your hands back a little bit further. Tuck your toes, lift your hips high. Once you feel okay here, you can tuck your knees into your chest again. And then extend them tall. So if you did your homework, you know that inversions are also good for your lymphatic system. So good for immunity and overall well-being, staying healthy. A couple more breaths here. Woo! Try to find a steady shape. It's a little tougher in this variation. And then tuck your knees into your chest. Send them out wide again. So you land into a forward fold. Drop your forearms, your elbows to the mat if you can. Starting to cool down here. If you're like me, you found yourself off of your mat, and that's okay. Just make your way back on whenever you're ready. We're going to find 2 cool down stretches, so grab your bolster if you would like. From your wide-legged standing fold, just move into a seated fold. I also like to put a block underneath my bolster here to kind of bring the ground up to me. This should be nice and gentle. Find a more passive variation since today's class was so active. Couple more breaths here. Slow down, stretch out, feel good. Slowly lift back up, remove your props. We're going to come into a plow pose. So swing your leg to face the front of your mat. Scoot your booty forward, and then roll onto your back. From here, press your palms into the mat and engage your core to lift your legs over your head. Option to interlace your fingers underneath your back if you want. Option to bring your legs wide or narrow. This is morning time for you like it is for me, and you're a little tighter. I can so tell that it's morning with this pose, and by the end of the day I'm super flexible in it, so bring a block underneath your toes if you need. This is one that takes some warming up into. Get the benefits of your inversion practice in a more gentle way. Lengthen through the back of your neck. Take your block away if you're able. Two more breaths. Bend your knees. Use your hands as brakes as you roll down your spine. Option to extend long into Shavasana. Or if your day calls for you to end your practice here, roll onto your side. Meet me in a seated posture with legs crossed. Hands on your knees. Inhale, lift the crown of your head high. Exhale, roll your shoulders down your back. Hands at heart center, namaste. All right, thank you guys for joining for class 4, our intermediate short inversion-based practice. I hope it was fun for you. I know it was a little more challenging and a little more condensed into that short period of time, but definitely got my blood flowing, got my breath going, so it felt good. If you enjoyed it, please like and share, and I will see you next time.